Hi guys. I haven't really made a video probably in about 2 weeks, so I wanted to make one. I don't know, kind of like just a update. I almost feel like all of my videos are kind of like updates because there's not really I really have no set in stone schedule as far as when I make my videos. I just still pretty much been doing them whenever. Anyways, my guess what I can talk about is about 2 weeks ago my great grandfather passed away. Yeah, he passed away January 13th, and Thursday, January 13th, I think it was a Thursday, and the funeral was this Friday. Like, I don't know, like, wait just a minute. Yeah, the funeral was, yeah, it was just 2 days ago, Friday. Why am I having such a hard time remembering this? Yeah, Friday was the 21st, and, I don't know, sometimes, I think the only reason why during this video, you're going to see me looking down a lot because I did have to jot some things down, you know, plus I was kind of debating with myself whether I wanted to talk about my great-grandfather's funeral or not. So, just for in case, if I did decide to talk about the funeral, I took notes because, I mean, come on, when you're, like, going to talk about a funeral, who wants to, like, make too many mistakes? So, I, like, took some notes about exactly if I talk about the funeral, what exactly do I want to talk about the funeral for, or whatever. But yeah, my great-grandfather passed away about 2 weeks ago. Went to the funeral on Friday. It was pretty much your average funeral. Yeah, you know, like how funerals usually are, you know, sad. But I basically wrote down some things about, like, you know, what I liked about the funeral, what I disliked about the funeral. And first I want to talk about what I disliked about it. I mean, wait, no, maybe I should talk about the good stuff first. It was, alright, it was a lovely service. I found out it's funny how, like, at funerals you sometimes find out things about, I mean, especially if it's a great-grandparent, somebody who you had, like my great-grandfather, I haven't really actually sat down and had any conversations with him about what his hobbies were or anything like that, and I wish I had. But at the funeral, one of my cousins got up and read a poem that was written by my great-grandfather, and I did not know that my great-grandfather wrote poetry. So when my cousin was reading that poem, it just, like, it really like made me feel, gave me kind of like a wonderful, weird feeling because, and then on top of it, not only did my cousin read a poem that was written by my great-grandfather, I also found out later on that my great-grandfather has a book, I don't know if it's one book or a couple of books of poetry that have actually been published. I mean, these are books that I could actually go to the library and borrow. And I had no idea this until my great-grandfather's funeral. So I'm going to have to go out and do that, because now, I mean, that poem was so deep and it was so good. Now I'm like, damn, I want to read some more of his poetry. I mean, wow, he was a great writer, and I never known. But the other thing, really quick, oh yeah, my great-grandfather, he was, there's kind of like this debate going on, whether he was, I always thought he was 98, but there's some people at the funeral, they said he was 98, but there's still, like, this debate still going on in my family about whether he was 98 or 99. It would be great if he was 99 for some reason to me, because, like, I mean, his birthday was in March, which is going to be coming up, like, in just 2 months. So if he was 99, that means he would have been 100 in just 2 months. And that would have been cool. Like if he was really 99 and he was going on 100 for some reason. But I don't know. Now, you know, if he's 98, that's kind of cool too. Because I mean, either way, no matter if the man was 99 or 98, he lived a long ass life. I mean, so I don't know why family members are getting mad at each other and arguing about whether he was 99 or 98. I mean, damn, he lived. I mean, shit, if you make it past 85, to me, that's amazing. So, you know, whether he was 98 or 99 doesn't really, you know, shit, it still amazes me just as much, you know. Shit, that's a long ass life. But, so what else did I like about the funeral? I liked that it seems like funerals have kind of a weird way of bringing family members together. I've seen some family members there that I haven't seen in years, due to the fact of them moving out of town, or ones that just, I don't know, I just had no communication with for like quite a while. So it was kind of cool, like nice to see them all, you know, come together and, you know, kind of like, I don't know, it's just nice to see them all again and, you know, get, you know, catch up a little and stuff. Things that I disliked about the funeral, and I'm already past 6 minutes already, so there might have to be part 2 to this, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all this in, but, things that I disliked. I don't like the sad songs. I mean, I'm not saying at a funeral they should be playing like dance, you know, party music or anything like that, but like every 5 minutes they're like either busting out into a sad, like singing a sad song, or they're playing a sad, depressing song. I mean, everybody who was there, we were already sad. I mean, we were already mourning the loss of, you know, my great-grandfather, so what's with all the sad songs? I mean, like, it's almost like they just wanted to make sure everyone was crying no matter what. But, yeah, I mean, the sad music at funerals, I mean, come on, maybe 1, 2, or 3 sad songs, but 7? Shit. Of course you're going to be crying after 7 sad songs every 5 minutes. What else? What kind of annoyed me about the funeral? I'm just going to go into the dislikes really quick. And then I'll decide if my next video will be about this still or whatever. But what kind of annoyed me at the funeral is that, yeah, you know, I got kind of emotional. I tried to hold back my tears. Tears started coming out of my nose anyways. So yeah, people could tell that I was upset. My older brother, who was sitting next to me, he didn't say this at the funeral. But when we got home, he had the nerve to say to me, he was like, oh, so I noticed that you were getting all emotional at the funeral. You believe in ghosts and stuff, so, you know, why are you getting so emotional? And, I just couldn't believe that he said that, because, I mean, and it pretty much did piss me off. I'm glad he didn't say it at the funeral, because, you know, who wants to have to cuss somebody out at a funeral, especially your own brother? But I really can't believe he said that. And, I feel like I'm kind of like jumping around right now, so I'm going to end this video now and try to gather my thoughts and then maybe do a little part 2 about it. You know, because I want to, before I say this part about my, you know, talk about what my brother said and how it made me feel, I want to think about it a little bit more, because I didn't really make any notes about it or anything. So, see you in a few. Bye for now.